I just time traveled 4,500 years back to ancient Egypt. And right behind me, they're still building the Great Pyramid. Let's see what life was really like in 2500 BC. This is the ramp they're using to build the Great Pyramid. Look how difficult it is to move these enormous stone blocks by hand. This is insane. It's so hot here. I honestly don't know how they managed to build this in the Egyptian sun. Come on, let's see what's inside. So the climb is steeper than the guidebooks mentioned, but the view is absolutely incredible. Ugh, this heat haze is intense. I can barely see the top. But look at them go. Total dedication. I can't believe they did this every day. All right, we made it. Let's go inside. Wow, we're inside. It's quite dark in here. Let's go further and see what's there. Wow, this place is way bigger than I expected. Let's keep going. I think there's something even deeper inside. This is the king's chamber. That giant stone box may have held Pharaoh Khufu over 4,000 years ago. But when explorers found it, it was empty. See that tiny shaft? It goes deep inside the pyramid. Even in 2026, nobody knows exactly why it was built. So I came down because my local guide was waiting for me. And apparently he's got some amazing places to show me around ancient Egypt. Let's go! So this was basically ancient Egypt's highway. Almost everything moved through the Nile. Look at that view! This is ancient Egypt's marketplace where you can find everything from fresh food to beautiful jewelry and so much more. I can't wait to explore this place. Look at this. This is an ancient Egyptian broad collar. People wore these not just to look rich. They believed they brought protection and good luck. It's over 4,000 years old. I kind of want one. This little scarab wasn't just jewelry. Egyptians believed it brought protection and good luck. This is the famous Eye of Horus. Ancient Egyptians wore it as a symbol of protection and healing. I definitely wear one too. And these beautiful blue beads were so valuable that mostly wealthy Egyptians could afford them. This is ancient Egyptian emmer bread. People here usually dip it in honey before eating it. Wow. That's actually really good. I'd definitely come back for this. This is actually so satisfying to watch. And look at this beautiful pottery. People here used pots like these for water, food, oils over 4,000 years ago, and they still look amazing. Can I try once? I really want to try this. Okay. This seemed easy at first, but it's definitely not that easy. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have gotten hired here. Wait, why is he getting eyeliner? Because in ancient Egypt, men wore kohl too. It wasn't just for style. They believed it protected their eyes from the desert sun. Pretty clever, right? Now I'm about to show you one of ancient Egypt's most important temples. This is the Temple of Ra, dedicated to the sun god. Come on, let's explore it from the inside. Okay, this place is unbelievable. And look at these enormous statues. Each one represents someone important in ancient Egypt. Come on, let's find out who they are. Guys, meet Ra, the sun god. Ancient Egyptians believed Ra traveled across the sky every single day. Come with me, let's witness Ra's journey. Watch this. Wait, do you hear that? They're actually performing music inside the temple. And these aren't modern instruments. They're over 4,000 years old. Hold on, is he writing on paper? Not exactly. This is papyrus, made it from plants growing along the Nile. Pretty amazing. People were writing like this over 4,500 years ago. Okay, my turn. I don't think I got that right. Definitely harder than it looks. I guess I'd need a lot more practice. That temple was absolutely incredible. But now, Let's see how ordinary people actually lived. This city is so much more alive than I imagined. Come on, let's explore. Wait, they're actually making perfume. Ancient Egypt was famous for its perfumes, and everything was made by hand. He's actually letting me try it. Look at that. I'm getting flowers, cinnamon, maybe a little myrrh. Wow, now I understand why ancient Egyptian perfumes were so famous. All right, I'm taking one of these boats now. Next stop, an ancient mummification workshop, real Egyptian homes, and finally, the Great Sphinx. I'm not gonna lie, these boats make me a little nervous. Let's hope I don't fall in. All right. Let's do this. But I've heard the Nile has a lot of crocodiles, so I guess I just have to trust my boatman. Here we go! I honestly thought ancient Egypt would be all desert. But look at this, it's unbelievably green. No wonder one river created one of history's greatest civilization. I have a feeling the best part of this journey is still ahead. Oh my God, look over there. That's a real Nile crocodile. And everyone here seems so calm. I guess they're just used to living. I just hope it doesn't decide to follow our boat. All right, keep going. So, we've finally arrived, and this place has to be one of the most mysterious places in ancient Egypt. This is where Egyptians prepared people for the journey into the afterlife. Come on, let's go inside. Okay, this is where everything begins. They're preparing natron salt, linen, and special oils long before the mummification starts. They believe preserving the body was essential for the journey into the afterlife. Let's see what happens next. So, this is the first big step. They're covering the body with natron salt to dry it out. That process could take around 40 days. Only after that, the wrapping would begin. Now they're wrapping the body in layer after layer of linen. Each layer is sealed with tree resin to help preserve it. This wasn't rushed. It was a careful, sacred ritual. No wonder some mummies survived for thousands of years. So this is where the royal coffins were made. Look, they're carving, painting, and even covering it with real gold. Every symbol and every color had a special meaning. This wasn't just a coffin. It was made to protect the pharaoh forever. This is where the pharaoh's final journey began. They believed these gifts would travel with him into the afterlife. Every wall tells a story, and every symbol had a purpose. Standing here feels like stepping back 4,000 years. Guys, I finally made it to the Great Sphinx. Just look at this view, it's absolutely incredible. And the craziest part still has its full face. Let's go even closer. I can't believe I'm actually touching the Great Sphinx. This stone has been standing here for thousands of years, and right now it's completely new. Imagine how many people have stood exactly here. This is unbelievable. I'm getting goosebumps. Guys, they actually invited me into their home. I never thought I'd get to experience everyday life in ancient Egypt like this. This feels so much more personal. They're taking me inside. I can't wait to show you what's inside. Guys, look how beautiful this home is. Everything here is completely handcrafted, and the food smells absolutely amazing. Look, even the kids are playing over there. I honestly feel like I'm part of the family already. I think they're actually letting me have dinner with them. They all eat together every evening, just like one big family. No fancy meals, just fresh bread, dates, and a hot dinner. It actually looks really tasty. Okay, apparently there's a proper way to eat this. He's showing me exactly how everyone eats here. I really hope I don't embarrass myself. Wow, that's actually so good. I could honestly eat this every day. Guys, you have to see this view. This is their entire village, and it's honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Everything feels so peaceful and somehow so alive. I can see why he's so proud to call this place home. I don't think I'll ever forget this view. Guys, they're taking me to Wepet Renpet. It's ancient Egypt's New Year festival, one of their biggest celebrations. Look at this, the entire city is celebrating together. I can't believe they invited me. Look at this crowd. The entire city's going there. I've never seen anything like this. I'm so excited. Let's see what happens there. Oh, my God. Look how huge this festival is. This is absolutely incredible. Come on, let's explore. Look at this. They're dancing right in front of me. This music sounds incredible. Everyone here is celebrating together. I think they want me to join. Okay, let's do this. They're letting me try their authentic beer. That's actually much better than I expected. Imagine celebrating New Year like this over 3,000 years ago. Cheers! Now it's time for the giant tug-of-war competition. Look at them, they're giving it everything. The whole crowd is losing their minds! This is absolutely incredible. Now everyone's joining the grand torch procession. The whole city is walking together. This is honestly the most beautiful part of the celebration. It feels like the entire kingdom is here. I think it's finally time to say goodbye. I never imagined strangers from 300 years ago could feel like family. They even gave me this beautiful lotus. I'm honestly gonna miss all of them. Subscribe for more videos.